Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel, Flashback TNT. I've got a new phone, so hopefully this is recording okay and hopefully it sounds okay. It's a similar phone to my last one, so hopefully I've got a good idea how to use the settings and that, so let's see what happens. This video is just another pickup video basically. I need to get these shown on my channel as a bit of an update to my collection, get them logged, and then I can get them put away. It's an Amiga video. I'm absolutely swamped by Amiga games at the moment. I don't even know if I'll get through all this video. I might save a few for a bit of a Christmas special, like in the next week or so. Let's see. I've got them into little bundles, like little categories of why I've bought them really and the reasons for doing so. So, where do I start here? Let's start with some games I got off my dad. My dad was clearing out the garage. I don't know if you know, but my dad used to play Amiga as well and collect Amiga. And I don't think we played these, so these must have come in a bundle because we had a lot of copied games, but these are actually real games. So the first one is King's Quest 5. I believe it's like an RPG type. Is it a point and click maybe? I've never played this one before, so I'm not sure. I know it can still collect a decent price on eBay, I believe. And it's fully complete. And look at this. Look at how many discs come with that game. Yeah, it's got the manual as well. So yeah, I thought instead of my dad selling them on eBay, I'll just have them off him and add them to my collection. And the other one he had, which is sat in there. I can remember this is sat in the garage for absolutely years. Must be like 20 years or something. Beneath the Steel Sky, which is another quite desirable one really when you look at the price on eBay. Not bad condition considering it's been in the garage for so long. I think this is even more discs. It's absolutely mental. Look at that. Now that's a game. Came with a manual, technical manual, and an amendum. Sorry. So yeah, they were just they weren't on my radar or anything. I just thought, you know what, I might as well add them since they're close to home. And I'll keep them. Kind of like our own games really from back in the day. Obviously we didn't play them. And this other game is one of my dad's and mine, our favourite game to play together. I've mentioned it before on our favourite multiplayer games in a previous video I did. And this is a strange story to this. After talking about it, I had like this version, the Kicks version, and I'd never ever seen like a full release version of this. And I just happened to get a message off Cinny Steve literally the same day the video dropped. Someone had put it on Facebook Marketplace, and this was it. I couldn't believe it. Me and Steve were laughing about this. I'd never seen it before, and I got this for I think it was £10 posted, which I thought was worth it considering it was like one of my favourite multiplayer games with my dad. It's fully complete as well. It's got the manual inside, and it's got the disc. Yeah, the guy was selling like a bundle, but he took this out for me and sold it to me, and it arrived, and I couldn't believe it. Like, what kind of coincidence was that? That on Facebook Marketplace the same day I got. The same day I uploaded about this game, it came up. It was absolutely amazing. So I thought, yeah, that's great that I did that. So that's the games relating to me and my dad. Next, I'll talk about some just random pickups. I've basically got a list of games I'd like to add. The decent games or games I'd like to play or gems for the system, for the Amiga. Now I got a bundle deal with around 12 games in. It was 60-ish quid, like 4 or 5 months ago. Just haven't got around to showing it. But I just took a couple out that I wanted and then sold the rest on. So basically, it didn't cost too much. This is one that I really wanted from my childhood. Vroom. I love the old cash converter sticker. It actually says 5th 98 on it. If you can see that. It's not bad condition. It's not perfect. One came up on eBay by like a Vroom quite recently. I don't know. I'm sort of regretting not buying it. It was £70 odd, but it was like new. But I had this at the time, and because I got this for next to nothing, I thought I can't do it. I'll just keep this with the bit of nostalgic sticker on it as well. It's complete. And the other one in the bundle I got was Zenon 2. I didn't really know much about this until I looked it up, and it is actually a decent shooter with some good music. Unfortunately, the discs don't work on this, so I'm on the lookout for a couple of spare discs. It actually holds quite a bit of value, this game. So I was pleased with that bundle. I didn't even know when I bought the bundle that it was worth what it was. I just bought it for Vroom because I knew Vroom could command a decent price as well. So I've got one childhood game there and one game off my list of games I'd like to play now. Another one I added, I just know when you scroll through eBay and you've got your searches, and this came up, and I thought that's such a cute little design game, that, and it's actually not a bad platformer really, by Codemasters. So yeah, I thought, you know what, I'll add that. It's even got the Dizzy card in there. Is that Daisy? Yeah, the poster. It's what a good little box that is with the design. I'd never heard of it. I just had a quick scan of YouTube and checked the gameplay out and thought, you know what, I'll add that. Another game I've added, Empire Strikes Back. There's 3 games released. There's the obviously Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I played Return of the Jedi as a kid. It's just behind us on there somewhere. There we are. So I thought I'll add Empire Strikes Back. I just need Star Wars now. I do know there's a trilogy, box trilogy I could add as well, so I might do that in the future. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. I got this off Facebook actually. I was on one of the Star Wars groups and he'd found a bunch of games and this was part of it, so I asked if I could have it and he said yeah. Got it quite cheap as well. Depending on the day, this can go for like 20 plus as well on eBay. So talking about my list again, I'd watched a few like top 100, top 25 Amiga games of all time, and I've made a small list. Well, so like 30 games I'd like to add, and this was one of them. Z Out, another shooter. Yeah, so I haven't played this one yet, but looking forward to giving it a go. I believe some of these are on Cine Steve's top 25 Amiga games of his faves as well. It's always a good way to get an idea of what a game plays like. So there's a bit of damage to it there. Probably iron out that though, to be honest. I got this on Make an Offer, so I got it quite cheap. I know this can go for like 35 plus. I think I got about 20 odd posted. It's been so long now I forgot. This was one that I seen. The first ever time I seen it was when I was watching Miss Mad Lemon, Miss Mad Lemon. She's into her Amiga and she live streams Amiga games sometimes, and I seen this and I thought I'd like to go at that one. It looks good fun. It's a bit Christmassy as well, so, and perfect time of year. Fire and Ice. Now this one comes with a poster, so not all obviously the ones on eBay have posters, so I had to bide my time for this. And again, this can range in value between like 25 to 50 depending on condition. I think I paid 32ish for mine. It's got the poster as well. That's that red thing. That's the poster. Opens up. Manual and the discs as well. It's like a platformer with different types of scenes that you play on, different worlds. And I think is it the first level? That might be the Christmas one. Can't remember now. But I'll be booting that up over the festive season. I'm going to go on good go on that. I'm pretty happy with the condition of that one as well. It's lovely, and look how vibrant the shelves are with the Amiga games. I wish I could turn them all front facing really. Might try and do that at some point in time. Now back to another couple of games. Well, both definitely played as a kid, and that is Mortal Kombat. That's upside down. Lovely. So I'm pleased with the condition of this one. And this has got the stencil, or stencils. How cool is that? just don't get stuff like this really on generic releases now on new games. Mortal Kombat, and this one's epic. The symbol or logo for the game, yeah, fantastic. So I kept an eye out, bided my time, and waited for a nice copy with the stencil. So I was happy to add that. I used to play this all the time. I can remember playing Street Fighter 2, but I think I played Mortal Kombat more, to be honest, on the Amiga. And another childhood game ticked off, and it's probably considered better than the first, and you probably guessed it straight away. Mortal Kombat 2. Now I'm so happy with the condition of this one. I think this was 20 odd quid. Yeah, it's really nice. Came well packaged. I won't bother taking it out. I'll just leave it like that. So that was two more childhood games off my list. I honestly don't think I've got many more to buy now. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any. I'm sure there is one or two. I'll have to double check my list. Now, what should I talk about now? Because it's Christmas time, I might as well show you these. I just bought these for a laugh, really. Santa's Christmas caper. I've got Psycho Santa. I mean, these were like pence. Galactic Christmas Remix. And Christmas Dizzy. That's why I love the Amiga. It's like, you don't get like games released for the fun of it for modern gen consoles anymore, do you? It was definitely a different time back then. Like, you just wouldn't get these released now because this wouldn't make the money. So I was thinking about if I do some sort of Christmas special, I might add them in. Depends if I get time or not. Thought, yeah, I'll get those, and at least we can have a bit of fun with them. I've seen a few videos like from the past of people doing Amiga gameplays at Christmas with them, and I've always enjoyed them. So I thought, yeah, why not? Now next, these aren't official games, but they're a fan-made thing. I first seen these on Cine Steve's channel again, and I thought, yeah, I might as well add them to my collection. The first one that I seen was Barbarian. Now this didn't get a big box release. I've got the normal game in the corner there, just behind Alienator. But I love the guy's work on this, and for the price of it, I thought, you know what, I might as well add it. It's one of my favourite games, and it's good quality inside as well. Acts as like a backup for the real thing. Now, I haven't got the real thing for this, but I thought I'll add that as well. It's on my list to add, so I will do in the future, but for now, I'll make do. You've just seen the inside there, Moonstone. And this is like £150 plus game, so for the price I paid, I'm happy to stick with this for now and add it when I get the chance or when funds allow. And the last one, this is definitely one I probably will never ever add to my collection. I believe Mr. Bads might have a copy, if I remember right. I can't. It must have been a while ago that he got it. I must have watched a video a while ago. And this is one that I did play. This is a childhood game, and if I want to pay the money for this, I mean, you're probably talking like 4 figures now. It was originally released, put on the shelves, and then Nintendo quickly made them take it back down because it was basically just a copy of Super Mario Brothers. And it's the Great Giant Sisters. It's amazing that I actually played this on a copied disc back in the day. Didn't know anything. I can just remember thinking, honestly, like, this is an absolute rip-off of Mario. And I was like only like 7 or 8 at the time. So yeah, I was pleased with that. I just love the setup of these boxes, and a lot of love gone into them as well. For the price, like, you can't argue with it. As a placeholder, I mean, you never know, I might pick up in a bundle, like a good deal. So it's always good to keep a lookout. Oh man, should have brought a drink up. There's too many games to talk about here. Right, where are we up to? Right, done. Right, so I've got 2 more piles at least to talk to you about, so I shouldn't be too much longer. These are actually a focus of mine. I've mentioned in the past that Dogs of War here is one of my favourites, and Elite in general. I really like that the publisher, the developer. So I've just been ticking games off from that publisher, and I thought I'll just see if I can get the full set of games. A lot of them are easy to get, but some of them are a lot more tricky and cost a bit more. But we'll see. You never know. I'll just keep plodding on. So this is games published by Elite, and I've got a nice little stack here. First one, Thundercats. Now I do know this has got a boxed release as well, but it's been mentioned in the past by a lot of other collectors of Amiga that it's very hard to find. So that'll probably have to do me for now, unless I get extremely lucky and find the boxed version. I have never seen one for sale, to be honest. So Thundercats is off the list. Next one up, Live and Let Die. Now this was released in America as Aquablast. So I don't believe there's a boxed version of this one. So that's that. Now this one is a tricky one. I bided my time for this. I missed a couple of copies, and then this popped up, so it was nice condition as well. It's got a crack in the case, unfortunately, but that can always be changed. Bomb Jack. I had a go on this, and it's not actually a bad little game. It's a great arcade feel to it. See the crack at the top there? Yeah, so I was really chuffed to add this one. Now, you've seen me. I've got the Encore version. That's the budget release. I didn't know that at the time, but since researching it, I bought that like 5 years ago or something. I've got the full release version now. This cost me well over £100, but because it's one of my favourite games of all time, I thought, yeah, I might as well. And I ticked the Elite box as well. Dogs of War. Oh, you just can't beat it. What a soundtrack as well. Awesome. This doesn't pop up very often. If it does, it's people want it. Next one. Now I believe this is a poor version of the game, and the best version is on probably the NES. So I'd like to add it on the NES. I know Retro Dave Nintendo had a nice copy of this, and he loves the game. He's called Pinball Dave now. So it's Gremlins 2, part of the Elite, so I had to add it. It's not perfect condition, but I'm not bothered. I'm not going to go out my way to try and find minty mint for these. It's a few quid, so I wasn't going to argue with that. I love how on the inside of the box it's got 13th of June 1991. I was 5 then. Unbelievable. I bought these ones off eBay. I bought these 4 off a friend on Facebook Messenger. I asked him to see if he had any more. I remembered a few years ago I bought some off him, and I wasn't collecting Elite at the time. I was just collecting childhood games. Messaged him. Hadn't talked to him for about 2 years. He came back and he said, "Yeah, I've got a few of those." So I thought, you know what, I'll add them. Great deal again. I mean, you're talking maybe was it about £30 delivered for these, which I think is a fantastic price, to be honest. Tournament golf. Exactly what it says on the tin, golfing. Not patch on world class leaderboard though. Might be a bit biased. Now this is a absolute classic. Grand National. One of those games you just need to tick it off, don't you? Tick it off. This one is a Sports Spectacular compilation. Obviously counts, it's an Elite, 2 Elite releases. Approximately 40 odd games for the Elite label. So they count, I've got to count them. And another compilation, which has got some games on that weren't actually done by Elite for some reason, but it's under the Elite name on the box, so I've got to add it, haven't I? Some decent games on there, actually. Some I haven't played, I've heard of. volume 1. I can't remember how many volumes. There might be 2 or 3 volumes of this. Yeah, so really nice condition games there for the price. As you can see, I'm trying to be patient and just add them as I go along. I'm not being daft and buying crazy unless I'm not paying a lot of money unless I really want them and they're in good condition, like great condition. So I'm happy just to be patient, tick them off. Now, as I was looking through the Amiga Hall of Light website, I was looking at the Elite games and I thought, you know what, let's have a look at the Encore label, and I noticed there was only around 10 released on the Encore label, so I decided to make that little subset since it was part of Elite. And I've been ticking those off as I've been going along. As you can see, I've got Dogs of War already, so that's one. Another one I added, Bomb Jack. I think this was £15. Thundercats. I think by all accounts, looking on the reviews for this is an absolutely awful game. Beyond the Ice Palace. Trying to find that on the full Elite release is going to be hard as well, I believe. I haven't seen it yet. And a fantastic one, Question of Sport. So that leaves me with five to get on the Encore release. Off the top of my head, I don't know what they are. Oh, forgot now. No, it's not going to come back to me. I think there's Battleships. That's definitely one. The other four, I'm not sure. So, do I leave it there? I might do. One last game I'll show you. I got it in the same bundle as the Elite bundle off the Facebook guy. It's a Team 17 game that I played, and it's decent condition actually. Worms. Somebody else added this recently on YouTube. I can't remember now. Mine's gone. Anyway, I'm sure you'll know who you are if you're watching this. If you watch, yeah, Worms. Was it Dad and Lads Gaming? I can't remember now. I'm sure you'll comment. Is it complete? Yeah. Manuals in there. Got the reg cards. Love stuff like that. Not that I aim for it in 3 discs there. 3 discs in the box. Not that I aim for completeness as much as I did with my N64 games, because it would drive you crazy. I try to be more chilled out when I'm collecting for Amiga. Well, I think I've flown through them, haven't I? I'll have to put another video. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've got 3 more to show you. I'll show you these. These were bought off Cine Steve. I was going to leave them to another video and add them to something, but I won't. I'll show them now. Again, these were off a list that I'd compiled watching his videos and other YouTubers' videos of top 10 games. Basically, if I like the look of them, I add them to my list because it's games I want to play. And it's the first one I bought off Cine Steve is Cabal. There's a good deal on this. Nice condition as well. Nicely wrapped. Yeah, this is like reminds me a little bit of Operation Wolf type style, where you're shooting the screen. If you can tell by the pictures. Yeah, how'd it go on that? Next one. Again off Cine Steve, another good deal. I think he got an upgrade in a bundle and he had this spare, so I said, pass it here. It's got good reviews and it's a good like platformer. I think it's like actually like a type of run and gun style platformer. Rough and tumble. Oh yeah, 2 more games off Cine Steve inside the box. I forgot. I've just added way too much. Oh man. So yeah, that's full in there. It's got the manual and stuff. Oh god, I'm swamped. I've just found inside that box. I don't know how I forgot about this. Because Dogs of War is one of my favourites, I've got the Encore version, I've got the full label version, and Cinny Steve had this Pocket Power collection version, so I said yes please. He actually got the full release copy a couple of weeks after me. We've been talking about it, and he found it on Facebook, I believe. So he sold me that. So now I've got all the non-released versions, I think. Although I forgot I bought it. How terrible is that? And the other thing in there he put in is an Elite game, but I don't think I've ever seen this. It's a fantastic one. It's one everyone needs for their Amiga collection. Mike Reed's Computer Pop Quiz. He kindly gifted that to me. I mean, what can you say? Really appreciate that. And the last one he also gifted to me. This was one of my childhood games, and he just said I could have it. Very kind of him. I think he got it in another bundle. It's always good to put on display. It's iconic, the logo and the theme tune. Jurassic Park. So really happy to add that. Has everyone lost count of how many games I've talked about today? I'm going to keep two or three or maybe 4 games back and do a video next week. Maybe some sort of Christmas special or something. So I'll add them to that video. So yeah, getting on for like 27 minutes now, so I really appreciate you watching. I'm a bit out of practice yet again because I've left it a few weeks yet again, so hopefully it's been alright for you. Is anyone still here? I don't know. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next one, and I really appreciate you watching. So if you like any of these games and want to talk about it in the comments, just drop a comment below and we can have a talk about them. Or if you'd like to add anything, any info you think I need, always appreciated, always learning. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.